Hi, I'm here to remind you how to package your InDesign file. Okay, so our client is Visage Salon Day Spa Demo, and we've been working on a hair postcard. Okay, so let's go ahead and here. And this is sort of what your file system should look like. Remember, we need to keep our files organized. So we have a working folder, a not using folder, which has all the older versions of our work in it. We have our images folder, and we have our font folder. Okay? You won't always have your font folder. I just happen to. So let's go into our working file. Okay? Our InDesign file is still in our working file even though it's been approved because we haven't made a print ready file yet and we haven't packaged our InDesign file. Okay, so it's technically still working. So let's open up our InDesign file, and you'll see here's the postcard that we've designed. The first thing you want to look at is your pre-flight area right here, your pre-flight menu. The green means that there's no errors. Green means go, you can continue. If this was red, that means you would have to stop to fix whatever errors you had, whether it was a missing link, missing fonts, or anything else, okay? Overset text, those are the three things you'd be looking for. So we don't have any errors, so we can move forward. So we're going to go up to File and Package. Okay, this options menu is going to come up, and you're going to immediately see that there is a big exclamation point, a warning sign. So let's see what the warning sign is telling us. Okay, first we have links and images, and that's primarily what packaging is doing. It's taking everything that you've placed into InDesign and bringing it with you. Okay, so we have 3 links found. That means I've used 3 different images in this postcard. 0 are modified, 0 are missing, and 0 are inaccessible. That's perfect. That's exactly what you want to see. Where we're getting the warning is that some of our images, actually all of our images, are RGB color space. Okay, it's going to give you that warning because they're not CMYK, they're not print inks, CMYK print colors. Okay, we don't really have to address this. It's not going to make a difference for us right now. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and go package. Okay, now the next thing will come up is printing instructions. Packaging your file also includes a text document that you can type any information you want in order to relay some information, whether it's to the printer, whether it's to the client, whether it's to the teacher, whatever you'd like to put here. You don't have to put anything, okay? You don't need to give them any instructions if you don't need to, but you can. So you put your file name, the contact, the company you're working for, the address, the phone number, email, instructions, etc. Okay, so we'll go ahead and continue. Now, where it will save should be the same folder that you are working in. Okay, I say should because sometimes it does what it wants to do. So you have to make sure where your file is being saved. Okay, so we're in hair postcard, which is in the Visage Salon and Day Spa hair postcard. Okay, notice that it's saving as the name of the file, hair postcard, plus the word folder gets added to the end of it. Okay, now look down here, all these goodies that we get to check. You want to copy fonts. We want to make sure that the postcard has all of the font files that we need. You want to copy linked graphics. You want to make sure that all the graphics that you use are included. You want the ability to update these graphic links. You want to include the IDML. That is the templated file that is going to allow someone to open your InDesign file who may not have the same version of Adobe InDesign as you do. If you have the latest version and someone has an older version, they can't open the InDesign file. They'll have to go to the IDML file, okay? And it will also include the PDF. So now we want to package. It'll give you this copyright warning, and that's okay. All right, now it's packaging. So nothing has changed here at all. We don't even have to save it again. It's been saved already, okay? So we're going to close this. We're going to go out of our working file, back to our hair postcard folder, and now we'll see that we have hair postcard folder, okay? In this file, you'll see everything you need or someone else needs to work on this file, okay? You have your document fonts. Here are all the fonts that were used in that file. Here's your text document that had instructions. Okay, you see my name there, my wonderful phone number, my instructions. It has information on what's in the file. Okay. Here's your IDML file that you would open if you had a different version of InDesign. Your InDesign file, your hair postcard, PDF. Now, this PDF, although it has crop marks and it has correct bleeds, okay, it has bleeds and it has crop marks. This is not print ready, okay, because the fonts have not been turned to outlines. Remember that, okay? And there's also your links folder. You open your links folder and here are the images that were specifically used for this postcard, okay? Now, what do we do with your working file? Okay, you're not working anymore. You have your InDesign file here, your latest and greatest, the final one is right there. So in your working file, I'm going to select these and move them to the trash. Okay? Before when I said you never delete anything, you don't delete different versions, but you don't want duplicates. Okay? You don't want this version that you've packaged being the latest and greatest, and you don't want the same exact file in your working file. Because say some other designer comes in a month or 3 months or 6 months and needs to work on this hair postcard, okay, the first place that they'll look is the working folder. They'll open it and they'll see an InDesign file and they'll start working on that one, not realizing that maybe they should go to this one instead, okay? So we don't want any confusion. We only want one version of the final postcard, okay? Now, in order to send this to your client or submit to your teacher or put in a Dropbox or send to yourself in your own computer, you're going to select the folder, you're going to right click and compress, all right? And that is your packaged InDesign file. See my next video on how to make your InDesign file print ready.